Good morning to one and all. Welcome to IASGYAAN channel. Today in this video, we will discuss about the Hindu editorial article called as "Chance for Peace on US and North Korea's Relations," published on 3rd, 9th March 2018. The main objective of this article is it is about talking about the gaps between US and North Korea, and what North Korea is doing, and what are the objections of US, and how South Korea is trying to play a role in stabilizing the relationship between US and North Korea. We all knew that for this you should know a little about the history. We all knew that there is a long fight, or there is a long gap between North Korea and South Korea. I just want to give a quick bite on what is the scenario. Earlier, Korea is one Korea. North Korea and South Korea were into one peninsula called as Korean Peninsula. This Korean Peninsula was later divided into North Korea and South Korea because of Korean War. In this Korean War, the two nations, one is the capitalist and as well as the communist, that is US and China, had issue, and whereas the north part of the Korean Peninsula is being occupied by China, whereas the south part of the Korean Peninsula is being influenced and occupied by US. That is the reason you see North Korea very having a very close ally with China, and South Korea always in favor of US. And also, this country's influence you can even find out in their ideologies. Like US is a capitalist nation, and you find even the same kind of strategy or same kind of ideology, economical ideology with South Korea. You see China being a communist nation, you will see the same kind of communist ideology even with North Korea. And most importantly, the very funniest part, or you will not even know that North Korea even bans wearing jeans because jeans is being manufactured by US, or it is a product of US. That much gap is there between the communist and the capitalist ideology, especially between North Korea and South Korea. And now in this article, what the editorial is all about is, very recently we have seen that North Korea has proposed a peace talks. It has proposed that it would like to initiate peace talks with US, keeping using the support of South Korea. Means South Korea is acting as a buffer or a catalyst between US and as well as North Korea. Why this issue has come up is Donald Trump, the current US president, has threatened that he would, they would bomb off North Korea, and whereas North Korea also has gave a warning kind, I think before Diwali 2017, that they are preparing, they are going for nuclear tests, which eliminate US, or they can war on US. This is what was the scenario, and from that time it was continuing. And when North Korea has done so many missile tests, US has come into picture stating that it would impose sanctions. And US president, he even called North Korea as fire and fury. And he even called Trump even called North Korea's president as Mr. Kim, as the short guy. So these kind of remarks were happening, or fights were happening between North Korea and US. And finally there was a very big tension around the world what would happen, because US don't want the nuclear weapons program in North Korea with a country especially like North Korea. And it is trying to it is trying to give warning to them. Not trying, it gave warning. It has threatened North Korea. So many things have started, and same way there were repercussion. I mean, there were answer back from North Korea as well. Finally, somewhere when the US has said that it will come up with economic sanctions, I guess North Korea now has coming to track, saying that it will initiate peace talks with South Korea. Sorry, with US. Now, how it is going to initiate the peace talks is North Korea's president, he has sent Kim, his sister, to the opening ceremony of Winter Olympics in South Korea. So the South Korea Winter Olympics has been used as a platform to initiate the talks. And initially, what North Korea tried to do is North Korea tried to have a proper word with South Korea, and from South Korea the word would be spreading to US. This is what is the strategy. So with this, you can see that there is a change in North Korea's aggressive foreign policy after, I mean, which he started after the death of his father in 2011. So he was like literally, banging the country, saying that I will use weapons, I will use weapons. Now there is a change in his policy. Now he is getting into serious talks. That is the big change from North Korea. And whereas Trump, he initially was very reluctant, but now he's saying that they need to look into this, diplomatic outreach. They need to look after this process very, very carefully. When it is concerned with all the parties, means the 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 meeting or the outcome should be a win-win situation for US, North Korea as well as South Korea, because North Korea, if things doesn't work out with US, there is a chance that North Korea may hit even South Korea as well. That is a mentality of the North Korean nation. So the talks should go in such a way that it should not hurt US, North Korea as well as South Korea. Now, very recently, North Korea has issued that it is ready to, discuss denuclearization and normalization of ties with US, but things haven't yet formalized. They are waiting for, the remarks from US. They are waiting what need to be, what should be taken forward or what would be the way forward. It is still at confusion stage, and and uh, this confusions will be eliminated only when you have a conducive environment, in the sense that the military exercises, by delaying the military exercises, because US and South Korea, they continuously do military exercises in the South China Sea, not in South China Sea, I guess. I forgot the country's ocean. So always US and South Korea, they do military exercises. They do naval exercises, which actually North Korea sees as a threat to its existence. And because of that, always North Korea tries to poke South Korea, and that's how US is coming to picture. So North Korea and South Korea equally have contributed to initiate this peace talks. How is by South Korea and US delaying the military exercises, and North Korea has given an assurance that as long as it is in negotiation talks, it would not go for any, it would not, go for any nuclear and ballistic missile tests. So, that's a good thing. That's a good start. Let's hope things would work out with US and North Korea, and we expect that this issue to be sorted out soon, because if at all it's not going to get solved, who knows, it leads to a very global war. And India also would be affected, and India is nowhere exceptional, because India need to take a side on between any of these two countries. Obviously India would be taking side with US. Obviously that would hurt North Korea, and again North Korea may come on to India. This is what is the picture. So hope things would work out in this year, and everything will settle out between US and North Korea. If you do like this video, please, if you like the article or the explanation, please do like, subscribe to our channel, and share to your friends as well. You can even visit our blog, that is www.iasginsights.in, for text of these articles for your simple preparation and easy preparation. Thank you so much.